Well, we continue to put the spotlight on what's happening in Japan to its currency. The yen is heading for its second winning week in a row, and more strategists are joining the chorus singing the praises of the yen. Courtney Donahoe, though, is cutting through the music notes, tracking the currencies. She's got our currency report for us.
Well, no question, Margaret. The yen is in right now. It's the hot thing, and you can add BNP Paribas to the slew of firms bullish on the yen. Some factors BNP lists that could keep the yen going strong for some time. Number one, it's one of the market's favorite safe havens. Well, you saw it overnight when Bloomberg News reported China may tighten capital requirements for the banks, and that's a negative factor for risk sentiment. And the market rushed for shelter, buying yen versus the dollar and also the euro. But the dollar has bounced back a little bit since then. Also supporting the yen, declining bond yields all around the globe, and that's making overseas bonds less appealing for Japanese investors. So they hold their funds in Japanese yen. And one reason why, as the yield on the 10-year Treasury comes down, typically the dollar weakens versus the yen. Now, another factor going for the yen, this month's parliamentary election. Polls show the Democratic Party of Japan will claim control over the government, and BNP says the DPJ is likely to adopt a non-interventionist approach to Japan's currency. Well, the previous regime, they were famous for intervening, stepping in to block yen strength to protect Japanese exports. Well, if the government exchange rate policy shifts, it could mean further gains for the yen. Well, BNP says Japanese exporters, they're revising their forecast for dollar-yen becoming lower from here, pricing in a stronger yen to their cost of doing business. Margaret.
Thanks so much, Courtney Donahoe, with your currency report. You can log on to Bloomberg.com for all the latest currency numbers and stories yourself.